rule the day. How many times do we need to learn? How many times before we turn? Does it not hurt you to see all this pain? How many times do we need to learn? How many times before we turn? Wake up and open your heart and your mind. How many times do we need to learn? How many times before we turn? Now we can see it's a sign of the times. It pisses me off to see my comrades sit up my high, and I don't know really why, who, what, well, why. Lies, who can tell it's all a big burning face in hell? It's a lie for the Western life worth more than an Eastern lie. Can we all fall the calls to shout just spread the power that we need? Well, that we control the fate of us all. A new day, another morning after, leaning back on my chair in the greasy spoon cafeteria. Last night was some beer laviness done our way, but now we're back to light of day. Chatty shit, sitting at the wall table, telling jokes, playing with the sun, looking out the window. Girl brings 2 plates of full English over with plenty scrambled eggs and plenty fried tomato. Get my phone out, about to give this girl a shout, see if she had a nice time up in town. Ask if she wants to try again sometime, and Eddie grabs the phone like, oi, oi, oi. Hold it down for your head, get it good. I know you can't stop thinking of her. By all means, you can fly with the gun. Don't mug yourself, man, don't mug yourself.
Seriously, droid, you fucker.
No,
Don't mug
Brick.
yourself.
No, Brick, you know what I mean? It's not like that, dude. I gotta take it or leave it, believe it. That's just like,
Oi, you need to hold it down, Jack. Put your phone back, quit staring into space and eat your snack. That's that. She'll want you much more for not hanging on. Stop me if I'm wrong. Stop me if I'm wrong. Why should she be the one who decides whether it's off or on or off for what? Now the girl's rude. I know she's rude, but she's screwed right through you. You'll be on your knees soon. Hold it down for your head, let it burn. I know you can't stop thinking of her. By all means, you can fly with the gun. Don't mug yourself, man. Don't mug yourself. And I'm like, honestly, it's not like that. You're acting like I'm panting like a sack, jumping when she claps in that. Oh, do you really think I act whack? Cause I'm telling ya, I'm serving the aces and it's game, set, match. Perfectly in control of this goal, like at the lead role. Won't be fooled, I'm older than you're told. Girl sold, high speed's gold. Game over, too cold. Hold it down for your head, let it burn. I know you can't stop thinking of her. By all means, you can fly with the gun. Don't mug yourself, man, don't mug yourself. Hold it down for your head, let it burn. I know you can't stop thinking of her. By all means, you can fly with the gun. Don't mug yourself, man, don't mug yourself. Hold it down for your head's getting blurred. I know you can't stop thinking of her. By all means, you can fly with this gun. Just don't mug yourself, man, don't mug yourself. Hold it down, boy, your head's getting blurred. I know you can't stop thinking of her. By all means, you can vibe with this girl. Just don't mug yourself, man. Don't mug yourself.
you.
Liftoff. We have a liftoff. 32 minutes past the hour. Liftoff on Apollo 11.